Good. Ceann Corley, he'll probably be here.
Just to say thanks for the opportunity to speak on this particular issue, because parents of neurotypical children have an expectation that their children will get a good, decent education, and it's not an unreasonable expectation. However, it's not an expectation that parents of neurodiverse children have. One parent from Neurodiversity Irishtown, Ringsend and Pearse Street advocacy group and Involve Autism said to me recently that as a parent of an autistic child, getting a place in a school is a horrific struggle, where parents feel they are begging the teachers and the principals and the CNOs for a place, where parents have to pretend their child is not as autistic as they actually are, in order that they would have a chance of getting the school to accept their child. CNOs will not pick up the phone to parents because there is nothing they can say to the parents. In my view, the NCSE are dysfunctional. There has to be a way that the NCSE can gather the information that it needs to ensure that the resources are directed where they are needed. Currently, the NCSE doesn't have the information it needs, so it can't plan, and that's a major factor in this human disaster. Every child should have an appropriate place in their community with the wraparound services that they all need and deserve, and we have to stop the practice of taxing children out of their community. And I raised this in here previously, and the government is spending over €70,000 a day taxing children with disabilities out of their community to schools a long distance away, and that just cannot be allowed to go ahead. In fact, I understand there's a child who is as young as 2.5 who's been taxied out of their community because there isn't enough early intervention classes. The government has failed to plan, the government has failed to act, and as a result, the government has failed our children. Garmarga.
Deputy Don.